you should know what it is. It's time for our classic matchup main event. Obviously, from the title, you can tell that this is the Undercard, Season 7, Episode 9, Rhino versus Jericho. And it doesn't matter if it's RHYNO or RHINO. He's the same guy, still ready to gore through the competition. He's been in this position before, where he's been in the main event at the stance of a number one contender spot, but he's got to get through the relentless Chris Jericho. That will be our main event today. Plus, we've got a whole bunch of other matches for you. Just stay tuned, and you will see some amazing wrestling action. I guarantee you that. Let's look at the card. It's not November, it's April. Either way, we're opening up with the bottom of the ranking for the women's division. It's ODB and Beth Phoenix, neither of which have a single win in that very important W column. And we're over the hill. We're past the mark of the halfway point, so you better get a win now or never. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to give them another shot to get a victory here in Season 7. Then we've got CM Punk versus Jerry Lawler. It's Pepsi versus puppies. Then we've got Kurt Angle versus Bugs Bunny in a very wacky matchup, but I'm excited to see that one. I know Kurt Angle and Bugs Bunny really feel like they have been treated unfairly. Kurt Angle, just because he hasn't gotten the wins that he believes he deserves, but it's up to him. It's not up to me, because every match here is simulated. And Bugs Bunny, well, we had that technical audio issue, and he feels like he deserves full commentary during his matches, and that was my fault, so, you know, sometimes it's the game, sometimes it's me. Then we've got Comedy Duo versus Saraya and Storm in tag team action. Then we've got Beast versus Chucky in another one of those you're only going to see it here type of things. Starlight Kid versus Piper Niven in the number one contender match for that women's championship. And we haven't seen Starlight Kid in quite a while, but she is in position here to maybe get a title shot. But she's got to go through Piper Niven, who is coming off of some really impressive wins and big matches. Piper Niven kind of stole the show with a match versus ODB recently, and then again with a match against Beth Phoenix. Obviously, both will be facing each other today in our opening contest, so that's an interesting little stat there. And of course, obviously, if you read the title, you know the main event. It's Rhino versus Chris Jericho, number one contendership. The winner, will face Shaggy next week in our main event for that Undercard champion. And I do want to mention, Shaggy was the champion during 420. So, there's that. Let's get into the show. That's important to know. It's important to know that, because that'll probably never happen again in the history of the Undercard. Here we go. Opening contest. ODB versus Beth Phoenix. We've talked about these two powerhouses before. I believe this is their first time wrestling anywhere ever. So I'm excited to see this one. I guess some people could call this a dream match, although, oh boy, roll up there. Maybe looking for that TKO finisher that just hasn't worked for her this season. ODB with a test of strength here. Ooh, boy. I mean, ODB, not much of a wrestler, more of a, brawler, more of a fighter. She'll come out there swinging, and she'll do whatever she can off the ropes. Oh, nice clothesline, and now what? She's going to follow it up with a big elbow. Great offensive series of strikes here with a clothesline and another, and where are you going? Into the corner. Look at ODB with the BAM! And another, we saw this before, BAM! Is she going to hit the third? She does! 3 signature bams right there in the corner. Running power slam. This is all ODB right now. This is all ODB right now. 1, 2. Adam Anderson was going for a 3, but Beth Phoenix, we know the Glamazon is tough as she is gorgeous. And we love these powerhouse women here in this division. I was talking about it, but I got to keep mentioning that these are the type of matchups you're going to see here in Season 7 with these just strong, powerful women in the division. And look at this wrist lock now, trying to get control of the matchup. Beth Phoenix is going to have to do a little bit more impact than that TKO. Will it work this time? 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 2.5. Almost 4 minutes into the match. We already saw that TKO. We already saw a 2.9 and a Luthez press as well. ODB is shining, looking for her first victory here in the undercard, and she is determined to get it. But Beth Phoenix just stood up, back to her feet, backbreaker. Gonna no-sell your shit, and we're gonna get this show going. Dropkick. She kind of ran into that. And there's ODB with her don't care attitude. Flicking off Beth Phoenix and probably half the audience. Oh, clothesline. There's one for your cousin. The discus by Beth. And another TKO. She's howling like a coyote. Watch out. Watch out! Oh boy, I thought the ref was going to get bumped there, but Beth Phoenix getting totally dominated right now. This is very one-sided. This is very one-sided. And there's a side effect. Stacked up and almost sent home, but Beth Phoenix, she's not going to make this as easy as ODB wants it to be. Machine suplex, modified fisherman there, and now a strike to the head. Trying to knock that bandana off her forehead, and there's a TKO. But ODB, a little bit drunk, maybe hungover during this matchup, was slow to recover, couldn't get the pinfall. Fall away slam, though, outside of the ring goes Phoenix. And there's a headbutt to the nether regions. That's the type of thing we don't talk about. But it's part of the combat here in the undercard. Got to live up to your character. There's a powerbomb on the outside. No cover, though. Not allowed. Pinfalls don't count outside. You got to be inside that ring. And there's, oh boy, the chair just missed by an inch. And that might have been the end of Phoenix here, but she will rise through the flames to continue until she is absolutely done. They both missed a clothesline. Strikes to the face. Now ODB stacking her up again. 1, 2. The chair is still in play, but Phoenix going to use her own body as a weapon. And look at this inverted Boston Crab maneuver. What a submission there. Beth Phoenix doesn't care how she gets it done. She just needs to get focused here. To the arm. To the back. Phoenix is obviously hurt. She's obviously tired at this point. 10 minutes into this opening contest here in the Undercard, Season 7, Episode 9. Rhino versus Jericho. And obviously that will be our main event if you stay tuned. Chair in hand. Watch out! Oh, God! Right off of the side of the cheek. And right to the ribs. Chair shots all around, and you can hear those in the nosebleed seats that you probably paid too much for. Oh, and a slap to the chest. And ODB obviously wants the win more than Beth Phoenix right now, and you can see it by the way she's swinging that chair, but there was a discus, caught her off guard. 1, can she steal the win here? Oh, almost, she almost did it. Off of that discus clothesline, she almost stole the win, and that would have been an embarrassing loss for ODB after what seems to be a very one-sided matchup. But Beth Phoenix now getting some moves in, caught by an elbow. What the hell? Oh, murder drop. Deadlifting her and dropping her on the back of the head. Elbow in the center. Watch out, ODB might be in trouble. Wait, catches her with a side effect. Signature move in the center of the ring now. Neither of these women have a single victory. And there's a chokehold, just slamming her down. A submission. This late in the season, just to fight for some respect, maybe. You don't want to end up with a 0 in that win column. That will be embarrassing. You definitely want to prove yourself if you're one of these two ladies. Running power slam by ODB and dragging her away from the ropes. Smart positioning there. Ring awareness by ODB, and she almost got the win. Elbow, fist. We got a strike battle. And there's returning the favor with another discus. Beth Phoenix now. Oh! Got punched right in the face, and maybe she got knocked out there. No. Always impressed by the toughness of some of these ladies. There's the machine plex again. 1, 2. No way! That's gotta hurt the ego of ODB. After all she did, just to lose. And that machine suplex, or that binding suplex, got the job done there. And we will tally the wins at the end of the show, so don't worry about that. But we also have to save the game and continue with more Fire Pro Wrestling World right here live. It's CM Punk versus Jerry Lawler. And we know how Jerry Lawler deals with big personalities. Obviously, not a fan of anybody, except for maybe some of the ladies on the women's division. Jerry the King Lawler. I think he's got to have a little bit of respect for Punk, but Punk came in with a chip on his shoulder to season 7 here. This is obviously his debut first season in the Undercard, and we had high expectations for Punk. He even had the first title shot against the Boogeyman back in the debut episode 1. But the best in the world could not get the job done when it mattered. And when you put the push to the wall, or whatever the phrase is, when all the chips are down, you better have a good hand. Pepsi twist there by Punk, and a hip toss as well. And we've seen this from Punk. He goes into his signature moves that everybody should know. Dragging down with the arm. But he's stuck here in the corner against Jerry Lawler, who just delivered some knees. Excuse me. Elbow to the back. And there's another Pepsi twist by the best in the world, or so he claims to be. But really only one person gets to say that as of right now, and that is Shaggy, who is indeed the new Undercard champion, was crowned last week. There's a neck breaker. Lawler now with just a chokehold. He ain't fighting fair, and all fair in love and war. And Punk with this modified leg crab. Kicking, screaming, and a swinging neck breaker. Because why not? Throw that in there too. Lawler, Punk going at it here. Strike exchange. Chops and fists, and we've mentioned the powerful hands of Jerry the King Lawler. He's a very serious competitor, but he's locked into the Anaconda Vice. Supposed to be a big move for Punk, but hasn't got him a win yet this season. Crossbody. Off the ropes, into the knee, to the groin. Jerry Lawler now with some offense here. Fist drop. There's the King with the fist drop. That's a big move by Jerry the King Lawler and ran into an elbow. Was stunned for a second, but he's not going to let it slow him down. He is feeling healthy here today. Fireman's carried by Punk, showing off that it's not just all talk. He might have some skill. Pepsi twist again, center of the ring. What's he going to do now? From behind, oh, he got caught by the Bulldog. Great counter there. We love to see a good reversal game here in the undercard. It really can make the difference in a match. One big move, one big counter. That's all you need. Anaconda Vice locked in. Somehow escaped that, or maybe Punk let go early. Not sure, but a Pepsi twist, and he's going to lock it in again. He really wants Jerry the King Lawler to tap out here, but it wasn't meant to be. Oh boy, again! Just relentless assault by Punk! Does the Anaconda Vice work in MMA? Because it didn't work for Punk. What an embarrassing UFC career, and we'll see what's more successful, that or this. Pile driver. That's Jerry the King Lawler's move. 1, 2, not technically a stolen finisher, but obviously the pile driver made famous by the likes of Jerry the King Lawler, and obviously like a million other classic wrestlers. Go to sleep! Good night, Tennessee. 1, 2. Oh boy, and Lawler might need a shot of whiskey after that one, because he's got to have some of his teeth knocked out. Roll up. Referee's slow to get there. Might have saved Punk, ducked under something, and got caught by, there it is, the stalling pile driver. Just jumped on him. Stacked him up, dropped him on his damn neck. Punk kicks out of the pile driver, though. And now Punk with a pin attempt. Waiting. Back to his feet. Welcome to Chicago. Oh boy. Gonna put a little stank on it. Shuffle. All the way from Music City. But CM Punk says, get wrecked with another pile driver of his own. Had to adjust his tights before his ass falls out. 1, 2. Jerry the King Lawler survived a heart attack, but now he's got to survive a GTS again. A second one. That might do the deed. That might get it done, but there was a rope break. Unfortunate, because it looked like Punk adjusted the movement, or adjusted Jerry the Lawler. Another pile driver there. Put him into position, get the pinfall, make sure the feet are away from the rope so there's no excuse, but Punk kicked out at 2. And we've got a match on our hands. A lot more even than anybody thought it would be. The King lives on. Anaconda Vice! No rope breaks. Just a desperate attempt to get out, but he got caught again. He ran right into it. It's got to work for Punk. Come on, yes, finally. It's over. I think King passed out. I don't think he actually tapped out, but either way, that's going to count as another victory for the best in the world. I don't agree with the 100% match evaluation, but I thought it was all right. Next up, if you're watching live, It's Kurt Angle versus Bugs Bunny. You heard that right. You're only going to see this match here in my show. It's a crazy E-Fed. It's a weekly episodic simulated wrestling E-Fed. And sometimes we have these crazy matchups. Oh boy, what a Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike go. Kurt Angle in a battle with a rabbit after Easter. And now he's just watching Bugs Bunny dance on him. Went for a headbutt. Not sure if he got all of that one, but look at this technical reversal by Kurt Angle, one of the best wrestlers on the damn planet, and he's proving it there with a guillotine in the ropes, though. Bugs Bunny lucky that the ropes were there. And there's another takedown by Angle. He is a wrestling machine, and he is built for this business, but he just got poked in the eye. We talked about the elasticity? Is that the way to say it? Anyway, Bugs Bunny is a cartoon. Basically what I'm trying to say, so I'm not even sure he's feeling any pain. He's survived all kinds of crazy things in the Looney Tune universe. And everything is canon. Everything's connected. I don't even know if Kurt Angle watches cartoons. I'm sure he might. He has kids, so he must have at one point. Stomp to the chest. Those big bunny feet probably assisting in the damage of that. Clothesline takedown, and now to the ankle. Kurt Angle working on the ankle. Looking for that ankle lock, and there's a drop kick to the back of the head by Bugs Bunny. Suplex. Wait, reversal. Oh, stunner. That was like a double reversal. That was a double Uno reverse card. No you. Drop kick. And Angle recovered first there. We talk about the wrestling tactics, the wrestling skills, and the pedigree of Kurt Angle all the time. But another really important factor, there's a belly-to-belly, to remember about Kurt Angle is that he has great endurance. He's broken his freaking neck multiple times, and he comes back stronger every time. He can deal damage, but he can also take a lot of damage, and that's a really important factor here. Durability or endurance here in the undercard is super important because you got to work week in, week out in these huge matchups. And now he's got to deal with somebody of the likes of Bugs Bunny. Whoa! What the hell? Reversal off of a powerbomb. I don't even know what I just saw there. That was kind of wacky. Ready? Go! Attitude adjustment. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. An Angle escapes that pinfall attempt by Bugs Bunny. Easter's over. It's rabbit season. It's duck season. It's rabbit season. Yeah. What's up, Doc? Oh! Angle slam! What's up, Angle? Slam! Oh! Left turn at Albuquerque! Good God, he's dead. What is this? It's a great matchup. 1, 2, and Bugs Bunny almost had it off of the finisher. There was a kick out. Tombstone flapjack. Cover. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. I don't know which way this one's going to go anymore. Kurt Angle from behind was looking for those German suplexes, but couldn't get it as he got caught by an elbow. And another tombstone flapjack. That's what's for breakfast.
Ready, go!
Tricks are for kids, but that's the wrong rabbit. STF locked in. Submission applied by Bugs Bunny to one of the greatest submission wrestlers of all time. I mean, you could say that about anything with Kurt Angle. He's the best at almost everything. He's literally in the top 5, in my opinion, of all time, period. The end. Oh, and there's a German. There's a German suplex. The American hero the Olympic champion. Again to Bugs Bunny. Goodbye. Goodbye. How many more do you need? We got the trifecta plus more. And a rock bottom. Because why not? Kill the rabbit. 1, 2. Oh. Slaps.
Yeah, ain't I a stinker?
Oh boy. Victory roll, but Angle was in the ropes. Got saved by the positioning there. Again with this, what the hell, alley-oop. Welcome to the Space Jam. There's so many references in these movesets. It's like somebody put way too much work into the show behind the scenes. Because I'm crazy. I'm actually crazy. Please be concerned. From behind, German. Going for the triple. Now, Angle. Getting exhausted, but through the sweat. Has to deliver more. Got caught by the bunny. And Bugs just plants him down. Again. Watch out. Oh, he might have landed on the top rope there. Neck first. That would be like a guillotine effect for you. Reversal off the German. It was a little bit awkward. Rock, bottom, plants him down. Dragging him away from the ropes. And now, Angle. No. A second away from getting this one done and over with. And I think he really wants it to be over with. I think he's done with this. I think he just wants to go home, take your Olympic gold medal, and go home. Takedown. Ankle lock to the big, lucky bunny foot. The lucky rabbit's foot. He's twisting it off, and he's going to use it as a charm. Good God. But it didn't get the match over with. And Bugs Bunny says, no, drop kick. German! Ah! My heart's racing. I can't take much more of this. Cutter. Reversal. Alley. Oop. We need an assist from Porky Pig or something on that. Cutter again. Uppercut. Clothesline. Bugs Bunny is swinging for the fences, looking for a home run. Ankle. Angle. Whatever. It's done. It's got to be jackknifed off of the Angle. Slam! No! How the hell did Bugs Bunny kick out? Tombstone. Flapjack. Into the corner. Kurt Angle's doing everything humanly possible to put the bunny away. Left turn at Albuquerque. And he just got lost in the sauce. But he's back to his feet. Angle's on a different level. He's pulling the straps down. He's perked up. This is the Angle we wanted to see. This is the dream match I never thought would be possible. Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, still taunting.
Backbreaker. Angle's got to recover a little bit of stamina here. But he got caught again. Uh-oh. German! Into the corner. Not a lot of space to land safely. That's gotta hurt. I don't care if you're a cartoon or not. Plants him down. Pin. Come on, Kurt! No! Again! This would put anybody away. Any normal human would be dead by now, but this is Bugs Bunny. Left turn at Albuquerque, and that's a third finisher by Bugs Bunny, just stomping on the chest of the Olympic hero. No! Holy shit! Holy shit, he kicked out. What the fuck is going on? Slap, slap, slap. Do you want a carrot? Too bad. Schoolboy. After everything, even that didn't work. Kurt Angle has hit every move in his repertoire. Damn near done everything. Bugs Bunny got up groggy. That might be a good sign for Angle, who sidesteps the uppercut German suplex. This match is fucking nuts. I love it. I love it. Yes! More. I didn't count the Germans, but I'm sure there's been more than a few. And there's another. Angle just tossing this rabbit all over the ring. Jackknife, where's the positioning there? That was a rope break. Angle slam! And Bugs Bunny was eliminated from the ring. He got up hurt. And this might be good for Angle, because he had that time to breathe and recover, but wait a minute. Bugs Bunny still in it. STF! No fucking way! No! Don't tap Kurt! No! What the hell? That was honestly one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. I just think the wrong person won. But it's not up to me, as the undercard is always simulated. The CPU's in control, and next up we have tag team action. Comedy Duo versus Saraya and Storm, and this match did happen before. But last time, Saraya was like illegally in the ring when she was not the legal person. She didn't get tagged in. She was just in there, and she critically injured Napoleon Dynamite, and the match just kind of ended. So I think this is a much needed rematch for both teams. Saraya and Storm have to prove that they can understand the rules, even though there are no rules. But there's a few, okay? It's complicated. Listen, it's complicated. And Napoleon and Nacho, Comedy Duo, have to prove that they can recover from injury and defeat. There's a few rules. One of the important rules is when you're in a regular, normal tag match, you have to stay in your corner until you're tagged in. That's it. It's not that hard to understand. That's basic wrestling 101. Now, sometimes we do have tornado tag matches where everybody can be in the ring at the same time, but this is not that. This is just a normal tag match today. I don't think we've had a tornado tag in quite a while. I'd be okay with booking one of those soon. Anyway, Saraya with the drop kick to the back of Nacho Libre. The Comedy Duo looking for some sort of revenge here against Saraya, specifically Saraya, and here we go. Nacho just slapped her across the face. No respect. Headbutt to the no-no place. Vote for Pedro. Oh my God! What a double super kick. And Saraya needs to get back to her corner. Please, referee, enforce that rule. Come on, man. Now Tony Storm now. Kicking, scratching, and suplexing. The Aussie-born superstar facing the Midwestern Napoleon Dynamite. Oh boy, skull crash. On the outside, you can't slap a woman. Napoleon, what are you doing? Get back in the ring, man. Come on. Come on, man. Back in the ring, bruh. Oh boy, this is not where you want to be if you're Napoleon Dynamite, but he's fighting off both members of Saraya and Storm on the outside, and they're just tossing them from one corner to the other on the outside, and Nacho is just kind of being a spectator along with the rest of the audience. Elbow. She's got a chair. I think she did hit him. He just didn't fall over. Napoleon Dynamite, known for his famous dance moves, not really known for being the smartest guy in the room. Here comes Nacho! Nacho Libre. Trying to get things back in order better than our referee did. Adam Anderson's been a good referee, but for some reason, these tag matches have been all over the place. What is going on? Saraya and Storm with another double super kick. God, that is gross, and I love it. Napoleon didn't know where he was. He didn't remember if he fed his llama or not. And Nacho chasing Saraya into the corner. Strike battle. A little bit stunned, but got a snapmare and a chokehold there. Saraya from the UK, Nacho Libre from the bottom of the DVD bin. I don't think I actually own either of these movies, by the way. Face first. I've seen them both. I don't think I own them. Headbutt rush in the corner by Saraya. Formerly known as Paige, just using those headbutts. And a friggin' headlock and a takeover. Spinning around and a tag to his partner. Here comes Napoleon Dynamite, but Toni Storm also got tagged in. Went for something completely missed, and they both get knocked down by Saraya, who still doesn't understand she needs to get back to her corner. Come on! From behind. What the hell? Oh my God, kicked in the head. No tag made. No tag made. No tag made. Saraya breaking the rules as always. This is the story of this rivalry that's building here in the tag team division, and a strike battle between Napoleon, and Toni Storm from behind. Kangaroo kick. Tag to Nacho. Those Doritos Los Nachos, or what's the deal with that? Headbutt. How come they put Doritos on everything now? You notice that? They got Doritos tacos and Doritos cheeseburgers, and there's a body splash. 1, 2. Tag to Saraya, but she got knocked down as well as Toni there in the corner. Scoop slam, and these ladies are chasing down Nacho. Get the corn out of my face. Headbutt again. Good God. And up top. Oh. She changed her mind. That's okay. That's okay. As long as she knows how to follow the rules. As long as she knows what she's doing. A bicycle kick. I'm not sure if he landed that one. What the hell is going on? Saraya's having to deal with both members of Comedy Duo. And that's why you gotta be careful about which side of the ring you're actually on. Perfect plex. 1. Breaks up the pin. And Toni Storm with a kick to the side of the head. Nacho's just getting his ass kicked by these ladies. Awkward bump. Not technically a botch, but there's the PTO. And I think that's the move that injured Napoleon before. By Saraya. He went for a pin attempt, but I'm not sure Nacho even got tagged in. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, look at this double flying headbutt by Comedy Duo. They've done that before. It seems to work, I guess. Dropkick in the corner. All the way from down under. Here comes Toni Storm. Headlock in the center. Napoleon enforcing, making sure that Saraya doesn't come in to interrupt that. Even though I don't think that was going to win the match, I get it. I understand the suplex reversal. Both get up at the same time. Oh, just drops him right on the knee. Armbar. Tag made. Double super kick. That's a sandwich with a little bit of Vegemite on it. And fish and chips, too, because that's the UK connection from Saraya. Brought up through a family of wrestlers, wanted to be a wrestler her whole life, and here competing in the tag team division. Second only female team in Undercard history, other than, I believe, I always look back and I think, was it season 2 or season 3? Either way, it was Kelly and Layla, Team Expose, and there's a PTO. But anybody can be a tag team as long as you have 2 partners. As long as there's 2 members, all teams are viable. This is probably one of the craziest tag team divisions we've ever had. Just filled with all sorts of characters. Current tag team champions are the Green Team, which is Green Arrow and Green Lantern. And there should be a... there it is. That should be up to date, but it's not. I just realized that I forgot to change that. There is a command to see all the champions. Current Undercard champion is Shaggy. Current women's champion is Chun-Li. Current tag team champions are Green Team. So, Underdog forgot to update his command. Botch by me. Back to the match. Skull Crusher by Tony Storm and a moonsault. 1, 2, and everybody was there to break it up. Good God, Eye of the Storm! And Nacho could have saved Napoleon Dynamite. What is it? He got there, but it was a little bit late. Super kick. And look at... Oh, Rampage. DDT. Saraya into the ropes. Nacho trying to stay in his corner. Tag made on both sides. Bicycle kick, that time it hit with those big boots. And just slaps her out of the suplex. And they put her to sleep too. What the heck is going on up top? Nacho is going to fly like an eagle. Tony Storm was there, but I don't even think there was a count. 3 amigos. There's the third. And Saraya rolls out to safety. Everybody's all over the place. Napoleon is doing his dance moves. And Viva la Mexico! Shades of Eddie Guerrero with that legacy of the 3 amigos. On the outside, another dance, a break dance. It's a dance-off for Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, just got planted face first on the outside. Can we get some order here? Can we get some control? Deadlift, suplex. And again, how many amigos do we need? Yeah. Dynamite punch rush. Signature move there by Napoleon Dynamite. And again, how many amigos do we need? He's just spamming the 3 amigos move. And Tony got out of it. Shining Wizard. And there's one from Napoleon. What a spot. That was more of a pump kick, but either way, that was cool. Drop kick to the knee, and there's a flashing knee, and there's a tag to Tony Storm and Saraya up top. What are you doing? Clothesline to nobody. I think that was a lack of communication. Yeah. Saraya and Storm now. I think Tony danced a little bit. Yeah. The referee doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This tag situation, again, just turning into absolute chaos. We're going to have to find some order here. I love the craziness. I have the Storm on the outside to Nacho Libre. Is going to wake up and not know where he is. And a Rampage DT inside the ring by Saraya. I'm not even sure who's legal anymore. I'm not even sure. I think it's Nacho and Tony Storm. And Napoleon and Saraya are just fighting inside the ring. Angle slam. Angle slam by Saraya. That's the wrong person doing the wrong move in the wrong place. And there's a PTO. Oh no. Where's the referee? Where is the referee? What is going on? Can we get back in the ring? Tony Storm's shaking her big hips. And these hips don't lie. Back to your corners. Ladies and gents. And Tony Storm doesn't know what she wants to do. Suplexing Napoleon back into the ring. And just chopping Nacho. Wheel kick. Oh! Spinning chop. We got another long tag war here on the undercard. Eye of the Storm breaks out of it. I believe Napoleon got tagged in there, and there's a punch rush by him. He should have gone for a cover. Not sure what you were thinking. Maybe he wasn't thinking. Maybe he's too amped up. Got kicked right in the glasses. You can't kick a guy with glasses. PTO! Or a Rampage. Whatever. Cover. Fuck. 1, 2. There's too much going on. And Napoleon kicks out of that Rampage DDT. I don't know if she named it like Rampage, like her name used to be Paige, or she named it after that AEW show, AEW Rampage. I think it was the first of the two. Either way, tag made by Comedy Duo. We got a 30-minute tag match on our hands now. Friggin' headlock! The finisher by Napoleon. Some revenge, and she broke out of it. Spinning chop to the head. Saraya's dizzy. Sleeper drop. 30 minutes. 7.5 more, and we'll have our longest match ever. Mahistral pin. 1, 2. Tony couldn't get there. She kicked Napoleon, but she didn't kick Nacho. She was trying to break it up, but she kicked the wrong person, I think. Wow, we never had an ending like that. Are you ready for more craziness? I think this episode proves that my roster is absolutely off its rocker. It's Beast from the X-Men versus Chucky from Child's Play. And what's interesting about this match, besides the characters involved, is that they're actually kind of at the lower end of the rankings. I want to go back and check, but I think Chucky's like 1 and 3. I think Beast is like 1 and 2. Single leg crab there by Beast. I'm not sure if I really had high hopes for either character. I mean, I'm glad that they're here performing in Season 7, but I don't really see either one becoming Undercard champion. Not with the time that's left and the positions of the other characters. I mean, there's some big names. Oh, that's a low blow. There's some big names on the roster that are stepping up in the rankings. And we're going to have to add Bugs Bunny to that list. Got a big win earlier in the show. Chucky now got hit by that axe kick. Familiar with axes or knives? Probably, I'm sure he used the axe at one point. There's an axe kick again. Beast just kicking the crap out of the living doll Chucky. A cursed doll versus a mutant. Only right here live on Twitch. I'm going to have to update that command for my champions. I'll do it after the match or something. Either way, there's an exchange. Stomping on him. Twice in a row. Elbow to the leg. Off the ropes. Chucky going low. He's got that smaller stature. He needs to somehow find a way to use that small size to his advantage. But if anybody's going to be able to catch up with Chucky, it's Beast. He's got that super mutant speed and agility. And look at this combo rush by Beast. We've seen that from him multiple times. And it's always impressive to see what he can do. Missed the kick, though. Headbutt. He's made out of plastic. Life is fantastic.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone. In match 5, dropped on the knee. RP1 into the corner. Chucky's coming at you. Elbow. Check his pockets for weapons. He just wants to be your friend. And I think Beast wants everybody to be friends. So it all works out. Ooh, Pele. And he's got a fork now. I told you to check his pockets. I said it for a reason. I know Chucky's always got weapons on hand. And Beast with the bomb. Pull him away from the ropes. That's what you gotta do if you want to win. But I think it was just a little bit too early in the matchup. Got a 2.5 off of it. So it was effective. Just needs to do a little bit more to put this one away. Chucky got up wobbly. Oh boy, there's a claw hold with the actual claws of Beast into your nerve center. That'll shut down your computer. Chop combo! Oh boy, what a move by Chucky. He just wants to be your friend till the end. Beast bomb. Cover. 1, 2. He's roaring like an actual beast. And Hank McCoy is usually a nice guy, but here in the undercard, he knows it's all about battling. Hurricanrana reversal. 1, 2. There's a chokehold, side shoulder chokehold there. Just trying to slow the match and turn things in his favor. Flip that momentum around. Put a curse on him, Chucky. Oh! Threw his whole body weight into that. Imagine someone throwing a toy at your head. That's what just happened. And he's got the fork. I don't know where the knife is. Probably back in the utensil drawer. Either way, Beast was busted open and is now bleeding in this matchup. Beast has red blood? I guess that makes sense, because he is, like, mostly human, but they stole the signature! Oh, there's the Beast combo, that time done by Chucky! He stole his move! And now he's beating him up while he's bleeding! That iconic blue body covered in the red blood. I wonder if there's a way to, like, change blood color on certain characters. That'd be cool. I'm sure there is, but maybe not on console. Either way, Beast Bomb. Hits the signature combo. Chucky back to his feet, though. What the hell? Oh, axe kick. Scissor style. 1, 2. Little bit of Booker T. Can you dig that, sucker? He doesn't need scissors when he's got a scissor kick, and another kick out there. And again, a third time. Center of the ring. He's just spamming that. 1, 2. And it's not working. He's got to come up with something else here. Holy shit. Face first. Into the canvas. Beast gets up injured. Still bleeding, but he's still fighting too. This is what the undercard's all about. Crazy matchups. Crazy situations. Epic battles. Face first. Going up high. Maybe looking for his finisher. Dragon Rhino! He got it! But the ropes were there for Beast. And I think that was the first time we've seen Chucky's finishing move, and it doesn't matter because he wins the match off of the next move. That submission, he just choked out Beast, and he won't let go. Chucky won't let go! He's trying to kill Beast! He's an actual murdering doll! He actually won't let go! What the hell? You gotta get security in there. Get security. Get this under control. What the hell? Alright, next up. Give me 2 seconds to load up Nightbot and try to fix that command while we talk about the next matchup. It's Starlight Kid versus Piper Niven, #1 contender for the Women's Championship. Now, we've seen Starlight Kid, and she's great. She's, I believe, the first person from Stars to be here in the undercard. I'm really excited about that. It's great to show wrestlers from different parts of the world, from different promotions, different characters. And they get to showcase, what they're all about and what they're capable of. And we haven't seen her in a little bit, but she's here in a high-profile match against somebody that's been, I mentioned it earlier in the show, somebody like Piper Niven, who's been winning big matchup after big matchup and having some great matches. Not only winning, but having, show stealer matches. So, this one's one to watch. That should be updated now. Yeah, there we go. #1 contender. Roll up. Ooh. That would have been crazy. I don't know the shortest match in undercard history. I'd have to go back and check the timestamp. I think it hasn't. There's never been like a true squash match. There's been one-sided matches. I think it's probably around 5 minutes, I would assume. But I don't think we've ever had like a really, really short match in the undercard. Usually they give it all they got and try to book it pretty evenly. Monster bomb there by Piper Niven. First big move of the matchup. That's gotta hurt, especially if you're so small like Starlight Kid, who just pulled off an amazing feat of strength. Starlight Kid is like 4'11" and just suplexed Piper Niven, who's probably twice her size. I mean, everybody is twice Starlight Kid's size. She's the smallest female on the women's roster, and oh my god, what the hell? Rolling through one. It was like a modified Scottish water wheel there by superstar Piper Niven. Had a decent run in NXT UK. Then I think she went to the normal NXT for a little bit, and then she went to Monday Night Raw, where she, I don't know what happened. It was awkward. Some people know her as Dewdrop, which is a terrible name for a wrestler. A Dewdrop. Mountain Dewdrop. Starlight Kid ducking under, going behind. Nice elbow. There's that speed. And a suplex, too. Wow. And we're always impressed by the fight that Starlight Kid brings. She brings so much, heart and passion to the table. But Piper Niven wants this so badly. And the winner of this match will face Chun-Li for that championship next week. No matter what. No matter what happens on the next episode of the Undercard, there will be all the titles on the line, so that'll be a big show. Trying to get back into the format of title matches every other episode, and there's a drop kick right to the face of Piper Niven, who got back up quickly and didn't give a shit. Backbreaker and a scoop slam. What a series of events there. Body splash using the size advantage. Piper Niven. Oh, slammed now by Starlight Kid. And a drop kick. Oh boy, she's speaking Japanese to me. Oh, hi-yo! Right between the legs, missing the uppercuts. Starlight Kid is just so small and fast, and Piper Niven's having a hard time dealing with that. From behind again with the backdrop. Piper Niven proved that she can deal with the other powerhouse women in the division, but now she's got to deal with somebody who's almost the exact opposite of her style. Just fast, speedy, and technically sound. And I believe they're both fan favorites here, I would say. Each knee, side. Oh, from behind. Takedown. Piper, almost a little bit of desperation there. Getting dropped on the back of her head, but the ropes were there off of the fisherman. Into the corner, and there's an uppercut. And here comes Piper, but she got gassed out there. I'm not sure if she's hurt or tired. Oh, this is not good for Piper. She's fought through so much. Into the corner. Starlight Kid going up high. This is where she's comfortable, and she hit it. She hit that frog splash to the back. But Piper recovers. That was the finisher by Starlight Kid. And Piper, the effect definitely wearing her down, and look at that. Oh my God, spinning backbreaker. And now showing off her true power. Monster bomb. Good God. 1, 2. Right at the 10-minute mark, kicks out. Water wheel again, just showing off her strength. And everything she's going to do is going to hurt you more, especially if you get such a small body. Backslide like Starlight Kid. Trying to steal a #1 contendership win here. Would go up against Chun-Li, Viper Driver, Body Splash, Finisher. It's got to be over. No. Get the shoulder up, rolled through. Oh my gosh, she was going to go all the way from the other side, but Starlight back to her feet, a little bit dizzy. Oh my gosh, sunset flip. We've seen that a couple times here in Season 7. Currently, Episode 9. Pay attention. DDT. Powerbomb. 1, 2. Rolled through. DDT. We got a match on our hands here. We've had a lot of great matches on this episode. It's always crazy realizing that sometimes we have more matches. Episode 8 had actually more matches, and this one's probably going to be longer than that one. It's confusing. Viper Driver. Oh my gosh. We got full out wars on this episode. 1, 2. No, again. How the hell did Starlight Kid kick out of a second finisher? She won't give up. She will fight until she's actually dead. I truly believe that right now. Elbow to the back of the head. Piper getting caught by it and walking right into the scoop slam, center of the ring. Starlight Kid, sunset flip, no excuses. She's just going to have to kick.
Ah, but she can't! No!
That's a big shame for anyone that's a fan of Piper Niven. I feel like all the wrong people are winning. But congratulations to Starlight Kid. I think that'll be a cool match. Starlight Kid versus Chun-Li next week. We do have our main event up next. It's Rhino versus Jericho, the classic SmackDown match that everybody talks about, the gore through the screen. We don't have any SmackDown sets to get gored through. Lucky for Jericho. But either way, this is for the #1 contendership position. Winner will face Shaggy next week in our main event. Will it be Rhino or will it be Jericho? Both their second time being in main events.
Fight.
Let's fight. These two have fought before. Backdrop by Jericho. Didn't go into the cocky pin too early for mind games, I think. Even for Jericho, he knows how serious Rhino can get. Off the ropes. Watch out for the gore! Oh, God. Every time Rhino runs at somebody, I'm scared that they're going to get snapped in half like a twig. And I was trying to mention that there's a familiarity here. Both guys have been wrestling for 20-something years, you know. When you have so much experience, when you're a veteran like these two and you've faced each other so many times, you know what's coming. Jericho knows about the gore. He's been hit by it, but never before have they faced each other here in the undercard. And things are different here. They might have a history in other places. They may have fought in other, shows. But the undercard is a little bit different. And it's a different level, too. And you got to bring your best. And Jericho has to be at the top of his game. There's a clothesline. Caught him off guard. Couple of chops. Keep the beast at bay. Keep Rhino, the man-beast, away from you. What the hell? Glitchy! Yeah. Lion Salt! Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Oh boy! He was going for something and just jumped into a knee. Kicks him off. Football style. Jericho, a fan of the Jacksonville Jaguars, because he works for AEW and he's, I think he's contracted to be a fan of that team or something. I'm not really sure. Who cares about Florida? Rhino gets up a little bit shaken, but not stirred. Has to focus. Rhino's been in this position before. He had an opportunity against Boogeyman at one point and just couldn't get the job done. He did everything that he could, but he didn't win. In this match, all you need to do is win. 3 count, submission, critical knockout. Got to end one way or the other. Jericho, a master of submissions, obviously. The walls of Jericho. That's going to work against Rhino. Slapped in the face. Caught him with an elbow. This is turning into a brawl more than a wrestling match, and I'm okay with that. Backbreaker. Chris Jericho, one of the greatest of all time. The Ayatollah of rock and roll up, and the feet were on the ropes for Rhino. Number 1 contendership on the line here. Winner will face Shaggy next week. Scooping, slamming, drop kicking. Turning into one of the longer episodes of Season 7 here. I don't really know how that happened. Oh, face buster. And now Rhino, clothesline. Big time elbow. Got to get those offensive moves in. Got to do damage.
Yeah.
The man beast with the spine buster. Signature move by Rhino. Counter. Clothesline by Jericho. Caught by an elbow again. He's on top of it.
Yeah.
Getting scouted again with the spine buster, and Jericho no sold it. He doesn't care. Hurricanrana off the ropes. Got him by the arm. Just trying to wear down Jericho, slow him down. Jericho obviously a little bit faster than Rhino, a little bit smaller than Rhino. I'm not sure how much of an advantage that really is. But anything you can do to take advantage. TKO, sidestep the Judas effect too. And there's the Walls of Jericho by Rhino. Oh, that's mind games. That wasn't meant to end the match. That was meant to send a message to Jericho. And now it's Jericho's turn to play some mind games against Rhino. Look at this. Cocky pin.
Baby.
Boo! So full of shit. So full of himself. The Jericho Appreciation Society is here in the crowd. And there's a suplex again. And Jericho might go for this cocky pin too. Or maybe he's got something else in store from behind. Face crusher. Skull crushing finale type move. I've seen him use that before.
Yeah.
And there's a step up enziguri, old school Jericho moves that Rhino should be familiar with, but got caught by anyway. A little bit groggy, slow recovery by the man beast Rhino, trying to chop him down. Uh-oh. He's just got to stun him. No! Kick to the side of the head. Oh, got knocked down there. Nice counter. Again. Oh, into the spinning spine buster. Rhino with the power and the TKO. We saw some of those earlier in the opening match, and now we're seeing them here in the main event.
All right, baby.
Codebreaker. Jericho might be facing Shaggy next week.
1, 2.
No, not yet at least. Not if Rhino has anything to say about it. Big counter. Suplexes him out of the ring. Now, what is Rhino going to do? Oh, no way. He was going to dive and chose not to. That would have been scary if Rhino went over the ropes. That would have been a crazy spot. Do Rhinos fly? I guess we'll never know. He got tripped and flicked off. Botch! Main event botched by Jericho. Is he going to lose to it? Oh, 15 minutes into our main event. And what the hell is Rhino doing? No fucking... Oh my God. I thought he was going to dive again. He's fucking with me now. Jericho's got a chair, and he's going to get TKO'd right onto the steel chair. And that'll add to the damage. Oh, and back to the head. Rhino more familiar with weapons than Jericho. He's been through so many Extreme Rules matches. Used to wrestle in ECW.
All right,
He loves that shit. Cocky pin too. No. Damn. He didn't get that gore off either. He didn't do a diving move, he didn't do a gore, and it's all down to Chris Jericho. Everybody was let down today. All the wrong people won. We'll take a quick recap. In our opening contest, Beth Phoenix gets her first victory. CM Punk defeated Jerry the King Lawler by submission. Bugs Bunny beat Kurt Angle in an absolute war. This was a crazy match. Comedy Duo got a little bit of revenge against Saraya and Storm. Chucky defeated Beast by submission. Starlight Kid, new number one contender, will face Chun-Li in the next episode for that championship. And of course, Chris Jericho defeating Rhino today will face Shaggy next week in our main event. It'll be Jericho versus Shaggy for the Undercard Championship. Thank you all for watching. I have a long day ahead of me, so I hope you enjoyed. The replay will be available. The VOD will stay up on Twitch. And I'll post this to YouTube when I can. Have a great day. And everybody's trying to quit. Everybody is standing outside of my office trying to quit because they keep losing. It's not up to me. It's up to the CPU. Thanks for watching.